Hello and welcome to Vidyarthee Education. In today's video, we are going to learn about global minimum tax and what lies ahead. Make sure you have subscribed to our channel and press the bell icon. So let's get started. Now, why is it in news? The members of the European Union last week agreed in the principle to implement a minimum tax of 15% on big businesses. Last year, 136 countries had agreed on a plan to redistribute tax rights across jurisdictions and enforce a minimum tax rate of 15% on large multinational corporations. Now, what is global minimum tax? In accordance with the Pillar 2 of the Global Tax Agreement framed by the Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development, that is OECD, European Union members have agreed to implement a minimum tax of 15%. Now, under this plan, the governments will be equipped to impose additional taxes in case companies are found to be paying that are considered too low. This is to ensure that big businesses in the global operations do not benefit by domiciling themselves in the tax havens in order to save on taxes. Now, the OECD plan tries to give more taxing rights to the governments of the countries where large businesses conduct a substantial amount of their business. Now, what is the need for a global minimum tax? Now, the corporate taxes around the world have been dropping over the last few decades. The global corporate tax rates have fallen from 40% in 1980s to under 25% in 2020. Now, the OECD's tax plan tries to put an end to this race to the bottom trend. Now, what lies ahead? Some governments, particularly those of traditional tax havens, are likely to disagree and stall the implementation of the OECD's tax plan. Now, the high jurisdictions like the European Union are more likely to fully adopt the minimum tax plan as it saves them from having to compete against low tax jurisdictions. Now, the low tax jurisdictions, on the other hand, are likely to resist the OECD's plan unless they are compensated sufficiently in other ways. Now, what are the expected outcome of the plan? Favorable outcomes: it will end the race to the bottom trend. It will help governments to collect revenues required for social spending. It will also help counter rising global inequality. Now, what are the unfavorable outcomes? Without the tax competition between governments, the world will be taxed a lot more than it is today. So this was all about the global minimum tax. Do not forget to join us on all our social media sites. We'll meet you in the next video. Till then, keep learning and stay curious.